Today I'm going to show you how I passed the 100k FTMO challenge in just 3 months using expert advisors I created using Expert Advisor Studio, EA Studio. The experts took many hours of development, and if you stick around to the end, I will provide these expert advisors for you to trade as a downloadable link. So I'll move to the computer and I'll explain further. I've currently got my FTMO portal open at the moment, and as you can see, I've actually got 200k accounts in verification stage at the moment. And down here in the challenge part, we can see that these are the two that have passed. So I've got the 100k here that's passed and the 100k here that's passed. And I've also got a 200,000 one that is currently nearly halfway to its target, and that one's still ongoing. So we can see these ones have been a little bit stagnant. This is the one that's recently passed, and so if we look at the metrics, we are able to see that it's in slight drawdown, so it's 2.5% down. It's now got to reach a 5% profit target before a 10% drawdown to pass the final stage and then get a live funded account. This doesn't concern me at all. It's made 10 trades, it's not been trading too long. If I show the actual challenge, we can see it started in a pretty similar way. It's very typical. In this challenge, I actually had quite a drawdown, so this challenge drew down just over halfway to the limit. Fortunately, I'd set my risk pretty well and it didn't hit the limit and was able to recover to the profit target. So I'm not concerned that it's again started pretty similar. And I turned it straight on after it's obviously had a sizable jump, and it's pretty typical for then a dip as we're seeing to happen. I mean, I put the verification account trading very quickly after the challenge with the same robots. So I'll just bring attention to the stats a bit. So I was trading USDJPY, AUDJPY and Euro USD. You can see that mostly USDJPY did the work. 52 trades and the 52 lots. So clearly average lot size was about 1 lot. Profit factor 1.91. You can see it's traded well. So I'll move to show the portfolio in Expert Advisor Studio. I've got Expert Advisor Studio open here. And so it's actually quite a small portfolio. If I go here, there's 5 expert advisors in MetaTrader 4 and 1 in MetaTrader 5 here. The reason that's showing is I'm going to make sure they're available to download for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. But basically there's 5 expert advisors. So we've got 1 AUDJPY on the H1 time frame, a Euro USD on the H1 time frame, and we've got 3 USDJPY on the H1 time frame. I will open the first one. So we've got 4 entry rules and 2 exit rules for this one. We've got a good equity curve. I'm showing it over about 12 years of data. We get to see the statistics. We can basically export these as advisors. I've done the work too. I'll just export these as I go so they're available for download. So I'll just open each one up and I will show equity curves. So again, over 12 years, we've got 3 entry rules, 3 exit rules, quite a simple strategy. I'll also export that for download. If we move on to the next one, USDJPY. Again, a good long-term equity curve, pretty good in recent times. Very simple strategy, 2 entry and 2 exit. Expert Advisor Studio allows you to create strategies using logic, and you can just download them as expert advisors ready for trading, which is excellent. So no coding required. And we'll just go to the very last one. So as we can see, they're all very simple trading strategies and good equity curves over the long term. Now, just to explain a little bit further about the logic and how these strategies were developed, I used the expert advisor generator. And so what that does is basically generating loads of random combinations of indicators and entry and exit rules and stop loss and profit and finding good strategies for you. And then what I've done is I've passed them through a series of robustness tests. So all of these strategies, I'm not too concerned with the logic specifically. Sometimes I do like to have a look at, does it make a bit of sense? And this one here, we've got stochastic crosses the level line upwards, this rises, this is higher. So it's kind of a bit of confluence showing that an upwards move is expected. Yeah, that seems fair enough. But what's more important to me is I perform robustness tests. For example, here, this Monte Carlo allows you to randomize the indicator parameters and test it. And so we can see that even when we're randomizing the indicator parameters, we've got a pretty high confidence that it's still going to make some money. So 100% in this case, where it's saying, well, it's still actually, for all of the tests, it's still, we've got a high chance of making profit. Essentially, we can see when we vary the strategy parameters, it's pretty robust. Another one I
like to use is the randomized history data. So that's randomizing all the bars of the data and doing a very similar thing and showing some robustness. Again, also multi-market, these tools to use. I mean, often I like to see it work on other markets that are similar. So AUDJPY, it's not performed great, but actually has been profitable on it in a different market, even though it's developed for USDJPY and their CAD-JPY. It's actually reasonable equity curve. I mean, it's not ideal with a big stagnation, but for a market that wasn't developed on, it's got a lot of trades, it's got a good profit factor, and it's got a very good return over drawdown. So it's showing it's a good strategy. So all of these strategies have been through that. Combined as a portfolio, they've performed well. For those who are maybe interested in actually developing strategies themselves, Expert Advisor Studio is an excellent way to do this. So we can see here on the Trading Academy homepage, you're able to get a 15-day trial for free, or you can just go straight to buying it for just under 1,500 euros. What I would typically recommend also is just if we go here to the packages, you may have seen in other videos that I've also spoken about Forex Strategy Builder. So there's actually packs here that offer very good value. For example, the starter pack, you're able to get your EA Studio lifetime license as there, but then you also get Forex Strategy Builder Professional, which is very good complementary software, and you get some courses and robots and stuff too. So these are very good value too. So there's two ways, and as I said, you can get a 15-day free trial. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future content. And if you'd like to download these Expert Advisors for free, please use the download link in the description. They're available as MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 Expert Advisors, so feel free to use either of those platforms. And also check out the video to the right that provides a simple scalping strategy that I developed earlier this year. Okay, trade safe. Bye for now.